Hey everybody, Major Tom here,
Ranger John here.
and today we're going to go over Gears of War 3. We'll start with the story. You take the role of Marcus and Dom that everyone should be familiar with, unless you're new to the series, which they've been the main characters throughout 3 games. And
So you should start with the first game.
Yeah.
And then the second game. And then the third game.
And so what happens is, throughout the story, you think that Marcus's dad, Adam, has been killed. You find out actually that there's a conspiracy and that he's alive, and he holds the key to saving the planet and getting rid of the laminate. So the whole game, you're basically trying to find him and get to him, and just ridiculous things happen along the way.
You fight some monsters and some exploding monsters and exploding people. Lots of explosions.
For the first time in the series, you can now play 4-player co-op, which I don't understand why they haven't added it, because you were always with at least 4 people throughout the entire game. So they added a bunch of new characters. The first time they started to add female playable characters in the series, and they kind of seemed like they went overboard adding the females, because anytime you got to a new area, there was a new female character or a new female in charge. So I don't know if
She's always in charge.
Yeah. So I don't know if they were getting crap throughout the series, and then they finally just added a bunch of female characters in the third game, which was kind of weird to me because it seemed way overboard.
1 or 2 was good. Yeah.
And so
It's kind of weird that there weren't any, and then all of a sudden there's 50.
50 of them. So it's your typical third-person shooter, very gritty and violent.
You know what to expect if you play the other games.
Yeah. A lot of people said the violence has been toned down in this game. Definitely, I would say it's not. It's violent throughout the whole way.
Well, there is an option to turn off the gore and the bad language. So if you have kids and you don't want them to
hear
be
everything,
playing, Space Marines, then that's a good option for you.
Yeah. The online has definitely been improved. They went to dedicated servers. They did beta testing before the game came out, and it definitely is, I would say, 100 times better. They reamped all the game modes. For instance, the Horde mode now, which everyone's used to of just fighting enemies, now you also go around and build, bases.
You build a base, and you can build walls and turrets and decoys, and throughout the game, as you kill enemies, you earn money, and you put the money into these structures, and your progress that you make in each game, you continue to level up, and you can build stronger things, and that carries over to all of your Horde games.
So it's not so they made it also strategic. So you're also worrying about your base, and you're not just worried around going around killing enemies. And they put every so many waves you have a boss battle now, instead of them just sending you different enemies on the last level. You actually face a boss, so you have to be ready.
Like a Brumac,
yeah,
like a real boss.
They added
Beast
mode, which for the first time I ever get to play as basically the Locust on the opposite side of the Horde mode, and you're going around trying to kill all the humans. And basically, you get money and experience as you get kills, and then you unlock different Locust characters. And then when you get to the last ones, for instance, you get a Berserker, and you could just go around and mess up everything. It's ridiculous when you get to the last classes of the characters. Well, the only thing that sucked, I would have to say, is they only made it 12 waves long for some reason.
I'm expecting more waves, though, because the achievement says complete the first 12 waves. And for now, those are the only 12 waves. So I'm thinking the first DLC will add some more.
Yeah, and it's just how long did it take? 25 minutes to get through the 12 waves only? And you want to keep playing. I hope later on they add it so it's 50 waves long, like regular Horde mode.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, and they brought back Team Deathmatch, Execution, King of the Hill. They have a mode now where you go and they used to be the one where you would guard the leader. Now you have to go and actually capture the leader and hold them. So that was a different game mode they added, which I didn't like. I really rather have the old game mode where you just go kill the leader. But definitely the servers and the beta tests have definitely helped the online experience. So if your main problem was the multiplayer in other games, you'll definitely be happy with how they improved the multiplayer in this game.
Yeah, and the leveling up system is much better than it was in the second game, I think. And getting the medals is fun. It's something to work towards, you know.
Yeah, so basically you get, experience, and throughout the game there's like different objectives that will give you medals. And some of the medals look like they will take you forever to get.
It's kind of similar to Halo Reach with the medals, and the more you do, like, they'll turn from bronze to silver to gold, and you get experience every time that happens.
Yeah, so it gives you like added bonus to at the end of the match. Helps you level up quicker too. And I mean, you could even get like random medals throughout a match, like even for dying first or getting the first kill.
Those are pity medals, though.
But you enjoy them. Replay value wise, obviously, the game, you could play 4-player co-op now. It has hours and hours you're gonna have to put into the online.
There is an arcade mode for the story mode, so
you can like compete. So basically, they kind of took that from Halo because they're like the first one that did it. So you go through the campaign and get a score, and try to beat your teammates, get a higher score than them.
Yeah, so there's more replay value for the campaign than there used to be. And of course, there's the multiplayer, which you can play
definitely,
forever.
if you want to like get all the medals and everything, you're gonna have to invest like hours and hours into this game to get anything done, medal wise.
Same thing goes for the achievements. A majority of them are easy, but those are obviously the lower level achievement, lower point
you basically
value.
get one for like beating each level in the story.
And then there's some for getting like all Onyx medals.
Which that's probably going to be like,
forever.
Forever. Yeah. And I'm sure they're going to add a bunch of DLC on the way too.
There's at least 4 coming.
So, but basically, I would definitely say that this game is worth the $60. You got your online game mode, you got your online co-op. I was happy that they don't have a season pass.
They do have a season pass.
Oh, do they? Because I didn't have to type anything in, did you?
Oh, you mean not a season pass? You mean the
the online pass.
Crap.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, an online
that's what
pass.
I'm talking about.
they do have a season pass.
But they don't have an
DLC
online
for
pass.
cheaper.
So even if you pick up this game used later, you don't have to worry about paying extra to get online or anything, which I think is really good.
And then there are 3 editions. There's the standard edition, the limited edition, which comes with some papers from the game, a medal, which is really nice, a nice solid heavy medal, some character skins, and then the epic edition, which has everything the limited edition has, but also a Marcus Phoenix statue.
And if you're curious about that, we have a video up if you want to take a look at that stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, I think that'll call it a wraps for the game. We got X-Men Destiny coming out next week, which I'm very curious about, so we'll be checking out that game. There hasn't been too much information about it, so we'll see how it is.
Hopefully it'll be good.
This has been Major Time.
And this is Ranger John.
Do it.
The end.
Jim was going to do a guitar solo at the end, but he couldn't manage it.
Too much stress.
Too much stress, yeah, he couldn't do it.